proposed cruise ship megaport for Grand Bahama represents significant opportunities for the island's economic recovery, said Prime Minister, the Most Honourable Dr. Hubert Minnis, as he addressed hundreds at the Carnival Cruise Grand Port, the Road to 2021 information meeting at Fossa B. Pestina Centre, February 4th, 2019.
Came in for a town meeting last night to launch a project for Grand Bahama, which we think will be a catalyst to taking Grand Bahama to its rightful position in terms of the economic growth and expansion that we expect. And we have several projects to discuss as it relates to Grand Bahama to even take Grand Bahama even further. And as all the cabinet ministers were here last night, this would have been the most appropriate place for us to have the cabinet meeting, especially to deal with Grand Bahama issues.
The Prime Minister remarked that his government is very enthusiastic about the project, and he called on Grand Bahamians to prepare themselves for the potential economic benefits from additional cruise passengers and business ventures.
I think this project gives Bahamians opportunity for ownership and to get into the tourist industry, the cruise industry, and at the same time has a lot of spill-off in terms of indirect job opportunities. Traditionally, the hardest thing in getting an economy started is trying to find that first investor. And traditionally speaking, historically, once you find that first investor, for some reason everything else just follows. You find lots of other investors subsequently coming. And this morning we have to deal with quite a number of investors who want to invest in Grand Bahama. Excellent projects.
Also in attendance at the meeting were members of Cabinet, other government officials from Nassau, and key stakeholders of the Grand Bahama Port Authority and Carnival Cruise Lines.
First of all, I am very pleased we're asking a question, can we find the people to meet the jobs, which is very good for us. Normally we're talking about persons who are unemployed, we don't have the available jobs. But this is very good news for Grand Bahama and also for the entire Bahamas. We may reach the point where we have full employment here in Grand Bahama soon. The potential sale of our Lukaya with the further development of GIN, with this project with Carnival, this is excellent news for Grand Bahama.
The labor agreement for Carnival Cruise Port is expected to have a ratio of 80% Bahamian to 20% foreign workers.
We don't necessarily want to call it an announcement, but really it was a rollout and an information meeting. And so we believe Carnival did a wonderful job of laying out what the next months are going to bring for Grand Bahama. Again, the Prime Minister's remarks were very important in terms of speaking about hope, about revival, about tangible evidence that Grand Bahama is making significant progress. And so we were very pleased. We believe that the residents are excited. We believe that the residents should begin to prepare themselves because there are going to be tremendous opportunities for Grand Bahamians in the construction field, business owners, restaurant owners, shops, retail, transportation, taxi drivers. There will be tremendous opportunities for them. So it was good for them to be able to lay out their plan and to give Grand Bahamians an opportunity to prepare themselves for it.
Sonovia Williams for the People's Update.